President Trump picks Jay Clayton for Director of National Intelligence, and it's a choice that came after a very public and bipartisan revolt on Capitol Hill. Trump announced Thursday that he intends to nominate Jay Clayton, the current U.S. Attorney in Manhattan and former chairman of the Securities and Exchange Commission, to be the next permanent Director of National Intelligence. The announcement came after mounting pressure from both Republicans and Democrats who were deeply unhappy with Trump's earlier pick for the acting role, Bill Pulte, a top housing official with no intelligence background whatsoever. Pulte had been tapped to replace Tulsi Gabbard, who announced last month she was stepping down as DNI. But lawmakers on both sides of the aisle pushed back hard, calling Pulte unqualified to oversee the country's 18 intelligence agencies. Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer put it bluntly, Pulte has to go. He cannot be in the DNI role. Our national security is too important. For now, Pulte is still expected to take over from Gabbard on June 19 and serve in the acting capacity until Clayton's Senate confirmation is complete. The Senate Intelligence Committee has already scheduled a confirmation hearing for June 17, a sign that Congress wants to move quickly. Senate Majority Leader John Thune called Clayton a very qualified professional, and even top Democrats praised the pick, with House Intelligence Committee ranking member Jim Himes calling Clayton terrific. So who is Jay Clayton? He's 59 years old, was reportedly recommended for the job by CIA Director John Ratcliffe, and has kept a relatively low profile in the Trump administration, though he has reportedly golfed and socialized with the president at Mar-a-Lago on multiple occasions. His tenure as Manhattan U.S. Attorney has been controversial in some legal circles. Several senior prosecutors resigned from the office after the Justice Department directed it to drop a corruption case against New York City Mayor Eric Adams. Clayton was also criticized for staying silent when the Trump administration fired senior prosecutor Maureen Comey, the daughter of former FBI Director James Comey. More recently, he drew attention after appearing on CNBC to raise concerns about election integrity, echoing Trump's claims about potential voter fraud in California. There is one significant complication hanging over all of this: the fate of Section 702 of the Foreign Intelligence Surveillance Act, one of the government's most powerful surveillance tools. The House on Thursday rejected a 3-week extension of the law, which is set to expire at midnight Friday. With Congress out of town and some members traveling overseas, a vote before the deadline looks nearly impossible. Clayton's nomination is unlikely to resolve that crisis in time. Clayton will stay on as U.S. Attorney until he is confirmed, leaving much of the day-to-day work in the hands of 2 veteran prosecutors already running the office. This is a story about the collision of politics and national security, and whether a nominee with Wall Street and legal credentials, but no intelligence experience, can steady one of Washington's most consequential posts. That's the latest from Washington. Stay with us for more.